Hello and welcome to a brand new episode and a brand new year of Spare Time Gardening with me, Simon, and welcome to 2019. So happy new year to you all. Sorry there's been no videos for a little while, it's been quite busy, but now it's the start of a new year, start of a new gardening season and a start of more videos. So here I am in the greenhouse. There's not much happening. It sounds quite windy, it's very windy today. It's the 13th of January and we've got some high winds here in South Yorkshire, so hopefully it'll cause no damage. But in this video we're going to have a quick tour around the garden. There's not a lot happening, but I suspect that we're going to have to go around with the video, but then I'm going to have to voice over the actual commentary due to the high winds. So 2019, and this is now the 4th season of my gardening videos. If you like them, please subscribe. If not, leave some details in the commentary. If you've got any improvements that I can make, then please share them with me. I'm open to feedback. But as always, enjoy. So a quick roundup then in the greenhouse. So we've got some lavender just overwintering. I've got a couple of fuchsias that I grew from seed that are just overwintering. Back of the greenhouse, here's the geraniums. Again, everything that's in the greenhouse at the moment is just overwintering. So just protecting it from the frosts. Just watering these maybe once a week, once a fortnight. If you're overwintering any plants, you don't want them to be too soggy, you don't want them sat in wet soil. So just enough to keep them alive, but not any growth. Again, there's geraniums in this pot here. Again, just brought it in out of the frosts, because I know we're going to get some severe frosts very soon. And again in this corner, just more geraniums. Although some of them do look as though they're bursting into flower. Which seems a bit bizarre considering it is the mid-January. But just keep them ticking over, keep them alive, we'll deadhead them so there's no fungus or diseases, and then you'll have a better, larger plant once we start to grow into the 2019 season. So let's have a quick look around the garden. So let's have a look at the veg patch then. So there's not a lot happening at the minute. You can see some celery in the background there and the wind's blown over a couple of plants, but not a lot happening. 2 silver birch trees, the strawberries are not doing too bad. Rhubarb, no sign of growth yet, although I have seen some people where their rhubarb has started to burst into life. The bottom border, so again not a lot happening, but you can just make out the signs of growth, so spring is on its way. There's the daffodils just starting to poke through, even though it is only mid-January. Just have a look around here now. So that's the hellebore. Again, you can just see some flowers appearing on the hellebore now. And then we've got more daffodils poking through and some nice flowers on the primrose. So you can tell that spring is finally sprung. Let's have a look at the side border then. So at the side of the garage. So again, not a lot happening. A few bits growth, not a lot though. I think you might just be able to make out there the lupin grown from seed last year is just starting to come back to life. And here we've got hydrangea cutting. There's the wisteria, nothing happening with that yet, but it does need a trim, so we'll be cutting that back soon. So yeah, so quite quiet beginning of January. Just having a quick look in the garage. So here's got some overwintering begonia tubers. These are the cuttings that I took, so there'll be some tubers in there that we can plant again when the weather warms up. And again, these are just saved begonia tubers from the apricot shades. just overwintering, just keeping an eye on them, make sure they don't go mouldy. So store them in the garage where it's cool and dark. Also just want to show you the overwintering stored Dahlia tubers. So you remember in earlier videos from 2018 we dug these up. These were grown from seed and we just cut them off, shook off the soil and then just put them somewhere cool and dry. All you want to do is just make sure that the tubers themselves don't shrivel up, and just check for mould. These seem to be doing particularly well in here. Yeah, they're looking fine. So we just continue to keep an eye on them, and then once the frosts have gone we'll get those planted up. What I might do this year is I'll plot them up and we'll take some cuttings, some early cuttings in the season, so we can increase the stock for free. So keep watching to see videos on how to do that. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button, and please feel free to leave your comments and feedback below. I'd love to hear from you, so don't be shy, and of course I'll reply. See you soon.